Hi, and welcome to 45 Minutes of Pilates. I'm Karen, and I cannot wait to do this class with you. We've got some really good moves utilizing 2 paper plates and 1 small weight. My weight is a 3-pound weight. You can use anything between 1 to 5 pounds. It should not be a heavy weight for you. The purpose of the weight is to offset your middle to be able to work the core more, okay? So it shouldn't be a real heavy weight that you're having to hold and round your shoulders. It should be something light, just to give a little bit more challenge for your center. You want to make sure and hollow out through your middle while we're doing these exercises. It's vital that you engage your middle, do that nice Pilates scoop where the belly button pulls away from the front of the shirt and lifts up towards your rib cage. That's going to be very important to support your low back, but really to get the most out of this class. You want to make sure and do that. So anytime we're doing a move and you feel like you've kind of lost what you're doing through your middle, stop for a second, get yourself back, engage, focus, and then come back into it, okay? So this is your class. I want you to make it your class. In other words, if I'm doing something that might hurt your low back or your shoulder or something that you are babying, something that you have to be extra careful for, modify the move, do something different, take a rest, whatever you need to do, okay? But let's put everything else to the side for these 45 minutes. Gift yourself the 45 minutes because you're worth it. Here we go. All right, welcome to Pilates. I'm so glad you guys are here. We're going to be using 2 paper plates and 1 small weight. Mine's a 3-pound weight. You can use whatever you've got. We're going to go ahead and get started. So let's bring that chin in your chest. Let's put your shoulder blades in your imaginary back pockets and just start to take some deep breaths in and out. Let's roll that right ear to your right shoulder and just slide that left hand to your low back. Remember, throughout class, I'll show you modifications. I want you to take them when you need them. Bring that chin in your chest and switch. We are leaving our pride and our ego out the door and doing what's best for us today. So chin down. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, bring it over to your right. Think about lifting that rib cage up. Good. Take that left arm with shoulders down across and look over your shoulder. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, we're going to lean over to our left. Again, rib cage away from the hip bone. And now with shoulders down, your right arm is going to come across. We're going to open up that chest. And we're going to give ourselves a hug, and we're going to walk our fingertips close to each other. Think about what arm is on top, because now this time open up the chest and the other arm comes on top, and walk those fingertips towards each other. Let's do that one more time on each. Open up the chest, walk those fingertips away. Good, and open up the chest and walk those fingertips towards each other. Good, let's kind of roll those shoulders back, up and around. Couple more times. And good, shoulders away from those ears. Let's walk ourselves to the back of the mat. Engage your abdominals. And let's go ahead and walk those fingertips out. I'd like you to take your right leg and lunge and take your right arm up and hold. Good, let's switch. So take your left leg, left arm reaches up and hold. Good job. All right, so I'd like you to do a push-up here. You're more than welcome to take your knees down to the mat. So do a push-up and take your right leg, reach it up. And let's do a push-up. Take your left leg, reach it up. Good, let's go ahead and walk those feet towards your hands and notice that I'm trying to keep my legs as straight as possible. Abs are engaged. I'm going to reach my arms up like I'm sitting into a chair. So I'm not pushing my knees forward. I'm sitting sitting back towards my heels. Good, I'm gonna stand up and my right knee is gonna come up. I'm gonna lift up twice. I'm gonna place it down and my left leg's gonna come up. Abs engaged. Lift those left toes up twice. Good, I'm gonna walk my hands back down my legs. And I'm gonna lunge back one foot and then the other. Let's once again, now anytime those knees need to be down, please do that. Right leg lunges, right arm up and hold. Let's switch, left leg lunges, left arm up and hold. Good, let's do a push-up, knees down if you'd like. Right leg up, and push up. Left leg up. Good, now my feet are gonna walk towards my hands. I'm gonna keep my legs and arms as straight as possible. I'm gonna sit down into my chair. So shoulders away from the ears, abs are nice and engaged. Stand up, find a focal point I'm staring at, right leg up, and toes up twice. Good, let's do the same on the left. Toes up twice. Good, I'm gonna bring those hands back down and I'm gonna lunge back one foot and then the other. One more time through. So that right leg lunges, right arm up and twist. Good, left leg lunges, left arm up and twist. Very good. Let's do a good push-up with those wrists below the shoulders. Let's lift our hips and the right leg up. Good, nice push-up. And left leg raises. Good, now toes walk towards my hands. Keeping those legs as straight as possible. I'm gonna sit myself down into that chair. I'm gonna stand up, my right knee comes up, abs are engaged. Toes up twice. Good, same thing on the left. Toes up twice. Good, I'm gonna bring my hands down to the mat, one leg down, and then the other. Knees apart, big toes together, sit myself back into my child's pose. Good, let's come into a nice cat stretch and glance up to the ceiling. Good, let's have a seat at the front of the mat and just have that one weight with you. So let's engage the abdominals. Think about hollowing out through your middle. Lean towards those ankles and lean your chest forward. Good, shoulders relax. Relax your thighs. Come on down. From that middle, I want you to lift nice and high. Just scoop that belly button in and make sure that it's your abdominals lifting you up and the strength of those abdominals and not just that momentum of flinging those arms. Exhale, come on up. Let's do that 2 more times. Try to relax your thighs and keep your chest open as you're rolling down. Good, one more time. Nice and strong. Now I want you to lift up 8 more times, and I'd like you to alternate which leg you lift up, lifting it up towards that weight. And if you would prefer to not lift the legs, then just continue to do the roll up like we were just doing. But just make sure that movement of the leg lifting up is initiated by engaging those abdominals. Very slow and controlled. You're going to do that 4 more times. Good. 3 more times. Pilates scoop right before you lift up. One more time. Good. Let's go ahead and lay down. Let those knees fall to your right. Glance to your left and take a breath. And switch. Good. Let's engage our middle. Hug those knees in tight. And let's rock ourselves up. So we're not flinging ourselves up. We're using that middle. And we're going to pause when we get here each time. You're welcome to take the arms up. You're welcome to take one or both legs up. But all the movement comes from the middle. So you have the option of holding on underneath those knees. Or you can leave those arms up. Whatever is going to help you use those abdominals without hurting the back. 3 more times. Good. 2 more times. 1 more time. Let's hold 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, so feet a little farther away from you. Let's walk the hands towards the toes and just allow yourself to sink down. Good, let's come to our hands and knees. Give yourself a nice cat-cow stretch. Good, let's tuck those toes under and just come to a forward fold. But let's bring those feet farther apart than your hips. Engage your middle and just rock your whole body from side to side. Let's allow ourselves to twist to the right, reaching that right arm up. Good, come on over to the left and reach and twist. All right, hang those arms down. Let's roll up slowly. Shoulders back. All right, we're gonna have some fun with your gliders, which are your paper plates today. So I want you to start out with both paper plates on your feet and the weight in your hand. Anytime you need to put the weight down, you can. And anytime you want to not use the paper plates, you can step the feet instead of gliding. So the ball of your feet are on the middle of the gliders. Okay? What I want you to start out by doing is just doing a squat. Now I'm going to turn to the side because I want you to think about engaging your middle as you're doing this squat and sitting back. Good. So I want you to sit back, scooping that belly button in. Now, see if you can squat, twist, and up. You're going to twist to the other side. You're going to squat and twist, Good. Just alternate what side you're squatting, or excuse me, twisting towards. And do your best to keep those feet about hip width apart. I want you to do it one more time to each side. Now, let's go ahead and squat nice and low and twist. But keep twisting, and let's stand up. And let's come on down. Keep those feet. It's a balance thing too. Hip width apart, and come on up. Good. Keep those feet hip width apart. Keep your abdominals strong. Let's come down and up 2 more times. One more time. And good. All right, stand up. You can come on off the gliders for a second and just shake those feet out. Now, I want you to put one of the gliders to the side, put the other glider on your right foot. And what we're going to be doing is gliding back with the right foot. I want you to draw a figure 8 and glide up, okay? Glide back with the right foot. You start over that right shoulder. Good, gliding back, draw that figure 8, and come on up. Good, glide it back, draw that figure 8, and up. 4 more times. 3 more times. 2 more times. And 1 more time. Well, we're going to stay right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Come on. Shake it out a little bit. Good job. All right. You can grab a sip of water. We're going to put both feet on the gliders again. We're going to bring them close to the mat. Now, abs are engaged. We're going to bring our hands down to the mat. The straightest you can keep your legs, the better, okay? So you're going to come on down. You're going to press yourself back. I want you to do a split. Bring yourself back up. Roll those shoulders back. Good. Abs are engaged. Come on down. Slide those legs back. Do a nice split. Slide them forward. Good. If you need to take your knees down to the mat after you slide those legs back, you can. You don't have to do that split. The straightest legs as you can keep, bringing them closer to the mat, the better. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Good. 1 more time. And awesome. All right, shoulders back. Good job. All right, I'd like you to put the gliders to the side and just grab your weight. So, we're going to be doing a wood chop like you've probably done in other classes before, but we're going to keep our feet planted. We're not going to pivot the feet. Okay, abs are nice and strong and knees are just slightly bent. So I'd like you to come over to the right and up to the left. Now I want you to focus at first on the down pull. Okay, so start up to your left, engage your middle and pull down. Bring it up. Good. Pull down, bring it up. 4 more times. Good. One more. Now we're going to start down and you're going to focus on that up. So you're starting over to the right and I want you to pull up, bring it down. Good. Pull up, bring it down. Scoop that belly button in. Good. Keep those knees slightly bent so you're not locking those knees. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time. Now bend those knees. Abs are strong. We're not pushing the knees forward. We're sitting back, but my chest is up. My abs are engaged, and I want you to twist. Good. Pull the elbows behind you. Okay, stand up nice and tall. Belly button pulled away from your shirt. 8, 7, 6, 4, and good. Come on up and put that weight down. Very good. All right. So we're going to come down into the mat and we're going to be rolling to our right side. I want you to have one weight near you, or excuse me, one glider with you. So I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to be doing and then give you the chance to do it, okay? So abs are engaged. The first thing I want you to do is to keep your legs down. Don't lift them up. Let's see, I gotta move my clock, sorry. And slide. So you're gonna bring yourself parallel to the side of the mat. And you're gonna come all the way down onto your right side. See, I just lifted my feet. We wanna try to keep those legs down. So the first thing we wanna do is lift the upper body. Don't lift the feet yet. Slide yourself up into a V-sit. Now you could put one foot down if you need to. And then slide yourself back down. So keep the feet down, lift the upper body, start to lift about halfway or so, then lift those feet. Good, bring it down. Play with it. See the best that you can do. Engage your middle, the upper body comes up, and then everything else lifts. Good. I'm going to give you about 30 more seconds to play with this. It's tough. Upper body comes up first before those legs. Good. I hope you're feeling this. See if you can do it 1 or 2 more times. It's up to you. Upper body first, and then everything else lifts up. And excellent. All right, go ahead and take your right leg in front. And let's take that right arm reach long. And then I want you to take your left hand, grab that opposite knee, and really sink down. Very good. All right, I want you to go ahead and grab your other paper plate. And we're gonna be sitting on our right side, okay? So notice my feet are off to my left. So both hands on the paper plates. You're gonna kind of slide out into a V and bring it in. Now get yourself to where you can slide a little bit farther to that right side. So your hands come out into a V and you bring it back up. Your hands come down into a V, bring them a little farther apart, and then bring them back in. Good. So slide your hands out into a V, engage your middle, press your arms a little farther apart, and bring them in. Good, really getting into those obliques today. So slide yourself out into a V, a little farther apart with the hands, and bring them in. Let's do that 4 more times. Engage your middle, out into a V, slide those hands farther apart. 3 more times, best you can. Engage the middle, slide them out. 2 more times. Good, 1 more time. And excellent, nice job. All right, so let's come to an upper push-up position. Engage your middle. Good. Let's go ahead and walk those feet towards your hands. Straightest legs as you can. Good. Sit yourself back into a chair. Scoop that belly button in. Lift your toes up. Reach up and back. Give that middle a good stretch. And arms down. Very good. All right, so let's grab both of those gliders again. And your one weight. Now, what I want you to do is to squat down, twist one way, bring it up. Squat down, twist the other way, and bring it up. Good. Squat down, twist one way. Scoop that belly button in. Keep everything engaged, especially as you squat. Okay? Because our low back can be very vulnerable if we're not engaging the middle as we squat down. 4 more times total. 4. You can do this without a weight if you prefer. 2 more. Engage the middle. Hollow out through the middle. Now, that weight stays here. I want you to twist, bring it down. Twist, bring it up. Good. Twist, bring it down. Scoop that belly button in. Twist, bring it up. Do your best to keep those feet about hip width apart. And up. Feel like we should have the song The Twist on, right? One more time, you guys. And awesome. All right, take a breath. We're going to go ahead and bring one glider to just that left foot. So you're going to be sliding that left leg back behind you. Doing a figure 8 and bring it up. Left leg behind you. Do your figure 8 and up. Good. Excellent. You guys feel that work, I'm sure. Nice thing about those gliders, it helps you to get those inner and outer thighs that don't get enough love. It actually helps to support your knees. 3 more times. 2 more times. 1 more time. Let's hold it here. 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, and woo! Nice. All right, guys, shake it out a little bit. And you're going to go ahead and put those gliders to the side. Keep that weight in your hand. So knees just slightly bent. So not way down in the squat, but not locked to those knees. Abs are scooped in. We're going to do that chop over to the left. Bring it up. Let's focus on that down. So pull it down. Bring it up. Good. Pull it down. Now, as you pull it down, I want you to hollow out through your middle. One thing to think about is as if your torso was a towel and it was wet and you've got to wring out that towel, okay? So I want you to really think about squeezing through that middle. 3 more. Good, 2 more. 1 more. Let's reverse the work. So now start over on the right, start over on the left and pull it up, bring it down, good. Wring out that towel as you bring it across. Good, you're strong. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. one more. Good job, guys. All right. So now let's go ahead and grab those gliders. And 6 more times, we're gonna go ahead and push ourselves out, do that split, and come on up. Really think about engaging through your middle, wrists below the shoulders as you come down. So straightest legs as you can muster up. Slide those legs out. Straightest legs as you can. 5 more. Good. 4 more times, you guys. Best you got. Three more times. Good, 2 more. One more time. Awesome, guys. Woo! Yes. All right, move those arms a little bit. And you're just gonna need 1 glider as we come back down to the mat. Eventually we'll need 2. All right, so we're gonna be coming over onto our left side. Okay, so you wanna line yourself up so that you are parallel to the mat on your left side. Okay, all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, keep our feet down, lift the upper body up, slide ourselves up into that V-sit. Good, slide yourself back down. Let's scoot a little bit closer here. Engage the middle, keep the feet down, lift the upper body up, start to lift up. Good. Nothing easy about it. I want you to play with it, see what you can do. Upper body up first, and then the feet start lifting up. Good. Woo! I hope you guys like this one as much as I do. Keep those feet down and then start to lift up. Woo! Give yourself about 20 more seconds. Abs are engaged. Lift the upper body and then start everything else coming up. See if you can do 1 more, whatever you got. Feet down first. Lift the upper body and then start everything else. Woo! Awesome, you guys. Very good. All right. So now we're going to be sitting to our left. We're going to have the gliders here. And we're going to be sliding ourselves out to the left. Spreading those hands apart. You know, you don't want that knee in your way, okay? So you're gonna spread those hands apart and come up. So as you come out into your V, pause, bring them out a little farther, and then bring them back in. Just the best you can. If this bothers your shoulders, you don't have to come out as far. You could always lay down, do the bicycle or another move that you know from Pilates. Good. Out into that V. Let's do 4 more. Good, 3 more times. Who knew paper plates had so many different wonderful uses? 1 more time, you guys. Awesome. All right. So before we move forward, we're going to give our sides a stretch, and then we're going to give our arms a stretch. So continue with your feet on the right. I want your left arm to reach. Take a breath. Good. Left hand down. Left knee down. And we're going to reach that right arm. Just let it droop over the ear. Good. We're We're going to switch sides. We're going to sit on our right. Bring that right hand and reach. Good. Right hand down. Right knee down. And that left arm just droops over the ear. Good. Let's take our knees apart, big toes together, look up to your right and rotate your wrist. And then right hand palm up underneath the left, rest on the right side of the face. Left fingertips walk away. And let's place that left hand at the low back. Allow your shoulders just to flop. And let's untwist. Come on to the other side. Look up to the left and rotate the wrist. Left hand palm up underneath, rest on the left side of the face. Take those right fingertips, walk them away. Right hand at your low back. Shoulders relax. Very good. All right, you guys, come on up to the front of the mat, and you don't need any of your toys. Let's reach towards our ankles or our feet and gently pull those elbows down. Let's roll down nice and slow. Come all the way down before you lift your feet up, okay? So thighs relaxed, abs are strong. Let's go ahead and bring those legs straight up. We're going to do right leg circles to start out with, so if you ever want to put the left foot down, you can. Engage your middle. Let's do 4 right leg circles, slow and controlled. Lift those hips up 3 more times. Good, 2 more. 1 more time. Not kicking those legs around. Now reach up towards your ankles. Come on up into your V-sit. Hold for a second. And then reach for the ankles or feet. Exhale, chest down. Let's roll down nice and slow. Thighs relax, open chest, abs engaged. Let's bring those legs straight up. Engage your middle. Slow and controlled circles to your left. The lower you take those legs, the more you're asking of the lower portion at that long abdominal muscle. And notice you can lift your hips as well. 2 more times. One more time. Good. Reach up for the ankles or feet. Come on up to a V-sit and hold. And reach. One more time on each side. Thighs relax, open chest, abs engaged. Keep the legs down till you get all the way down to the mat. And then lift those legs straight up. 4 right leg circles. Keep those legs as straight as possible. Lift the hips if you can. 3 more. The slower these movements, the better. 2 more. And 1 more. Let's lift those hips, reach up. Come on up into a nice V-sit, hold, and reach. Last time, you guys. Relax your thighs, make this a good one. Abs are engaged. Good, left leg circles. Straightest legs as you can muster up. Circle around to the left. 4 times. Lift those hips. And 3. Resist that urge to kick them around. Keep the whole circle slow. One more time. Reach up to the ankles or feet. Come on up, shoulders down. And reach. Good. Good. Have a seat in a comfortable cross-legged position with your left leg in front, left arm reaching, and right hand reaches across. Gently sink down. Good. Come on down to the mat. Keep those legs down so you get all the way down to the mat. 30 seconds of little flutter kicks, and we stretch. So engage those abdominals. Let's lower the legs down and raise them up. Very small kicks. Lower those legs down. Everything in the middle is engaged. The lower you take those legs, the more you're asking of those abs. You decide how you're feeling today. Keep those legs as straight as possible. You have 12 seconds left. 3, 2, and good. Whew. Hug the knees, shoulders down, glance in one direction. And switch. Good. Let's draw circles with our knees. Massage that low back gently in both directions. Let's hug the right knee in. Let the left leg come flat. Circle that right foot gently, both directions. Good. Let's take the left hand and bring that knee across the body. Glance over to your right. Gentle spinal twist. Good. Now let's hold on to that right foot with both hands and gently pull the foot towards the middle of the chest. And the right leg crosses on top. Hold on to your shins, ankles, or feet, and then your toes pull towards your shoulders. Very good. Untwist. Give those knees a nice tight hug. Release the right leg. Shoulders down. Let's rotate that left foot gently in both directions. And your right hand's going to bring the knee across. Glance over to your left. And let's come on up and bring that left foot into your hands and gently pull it towards the middle of the chest. And then that left leg crosses on top. Hold on to your shins, ankles, or feet, and those toes pull towards your shoulders. Let's release. Engage your abdominals to rock yourself up to a nice sitting position. Now let's go ahead and bring those feet together like a butterfly. And let's pull those heels closer to you. Hold on around your toes, shoulders down, head up, and the nose comes down towards the toes. With each exhale, you're sinking down just that little bit more. Good. Come to just a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's clasp those fingertips at your low back. Gently pull the arms straight so the chest opens, shoulder blades down. You can lift your hands. You can even fold forward a little bit. Let's come on up and release. And let's bring that right ear to the right shoulder. Right hand gently helps it to come across, and the left hand slides to the low back. As that chin comes down, you can gently take your right fingertips and push the head a little bit forward. Release. Left ear to left shoulder, and the left hand gently helps. Right hand to the low back, and let's inch those left fingertips to the back of the head, chin down, very gently press forward. Good, chin in the chest, shoulders relaxed. Deep breath in, blow it out, and give yourself a nice hug and pat on the back. You guys have an awesome Tuesday. Thanks for joining me for Pilates. Bye.